Hey guys, this is Kally, and welcome to the series of Understanding the King James Bible. In this episode, I'm going to talk about familiar spirits and what the Bible means when it says that someone has a familiar spirit. Okay, so when the Bible refers to someone having a familiar spirit, it's talking about someone who we would call a witch or sorcerer or necromancer. A familiar spirit is thought to be a demon or evil spirit that obeys a witch or sorcerer and gives them supernatural abilities, such as the ability to invoke and communicate with the dead. In modern times, we would call this a psychic medium. An example of this is in 1 Samuel chapter 28, where King Saul was about to go to war with the Philistines. But when he saw the size of the Philistine army, he became frightened and worried. So he inquired of the Lord. But due to his transgressions, the Lord was no longer with him and did not answer him in any manner. Saul was greatly distressed by this, so he sent his servants out of Israel to search for a woman who had a familiar spirit. When they found her, Saul disguised himself, went to her, and instructed her to invoke the spirit of the deceased prophet Samuel. When the spirit of Samuel appeared, Saul asked him about the outcome of the upcoming war, and Samuel told him that Israel would lose the war and that he and his sons would join him by the following day. Now, since Samuel was dead, this meant that Saul and his sons would be dead by the following day. And the events did unfold just as the spirit of Samuel prophesied. Now, this is just one example. There are some other verses that mention familiar spirits, and I will place a link to them in the description below. And that's a wrap for this episode. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to check out our custom designed Christian t-shirts. The links are also in the description.